Hello everyone, welcome to Salesforce Musketeer. My name is Nikhil. This is part 2 of LWC video. Here we are going to learn some more concepts of LWC. In part 1 we saw how do we create LWC, how do we do apex calling using imperative and wire, and then we used template if else, then for each, then parent to child and child to parent relationship. In this, we will learn about EMP API, Lightning Message Service, and we will also learn about Lightning Data Service. So quick overview on Lightning Message Service. So when do we use this Lightning Message Service? When we want to communicate a message between Visual Force page, Lightning Web Components, and all components on Salesforce Lightning page, or within two LWC if you want to, if they are not related with each other, then also you can use Lightning Message Service. In part 1 we saw that there is a relationship of parent and child, that one LWC is used within other LWC, then we can use to pass messages using custom events, or we can just um, uh, call this dot template query selector use and call the child method. But in this one we will use Lightning Message Service to communicate message between LWCs. It doesn't support these Salesforce experience and tools, Salesforce mobile app, Lightning Out, Lightning Communities. It cannot be used to communicate with Visual Force page contained in an iframe in Aura LWC. Example of data that you can pass in message includes string, number, boolean, and object. And I use this link as a reference to learn about LMS, and you can see some code in LMS in this Salesforce documentation. And LMS can't be used across pages or another tab. So let's quickly jump into demo and see how this works. The first thing which we need to do here is we need to create a folder here, and the name of the folder should be message channels. So we'll go here and click new folder. So and name is message channels. In this folder we will define our channel name, which basically holds the variables that we that using those variables we pass the messages or from one LWC to another LWC. So I will go here and I will create new file, and I can give name like my demo LWC LMS channel, and I need to give here extension. So I'll rename this, and here I will give message channel hyphen meta dot xml. So this is how you will do it if you're doing it for the first time. After that you just need to create file under these in this folder. So I will copy paste the tag which you have to put. So you will put it like this: Lightning message channel, and channel for my message, this is the label and is exposed true, and then these are the fields where you will be passing which information. So you can have as many fields as you want. Here we are using message data and source as the two fields, and we have provided the description of these fields. Now I will deploy this and see if it gets deployed or not. So this gets deployed successfully. Now I will create a LWC. I will say demo March. Here I will use publish. This LWC will be used to publish a message from one LWC to another LWC. So this will be a publisher and another LWC will be a subscriber. So before we publish, let's go to Salesforce document really quick so that I can make you understand that what we are doing here. So in import we will use from Lightning from this message service some of the elements, like for example publish, subscribe. So as we are going to do publish in first LWC, so I'm not going to take everything, I'm just going to take what is relevant, which is publish and message contact. These two are relevant for me to publish a message from LWC. After this, I will just use this message context. Message context is nothing but it gives you the information of LWC which is using that message channel. So for example, here if you see it here, that message context object provides information about LWC that is using Lightning message service. Get this object via message context, via adapter, or via create message context. So that's the use of message context, and then we will just use message context and the records that we want to pass, and then sorry, this will be the channel name, and then let's see if this is the channel name, and this is the message which we want to pass. So let's quickly see how we can do this. So I will first of all write import message. I can also use my this thing, then I'll just take what I need. I'll remove this. I will remove all of this because I don't need, I need this in when I'm subscribing it, but right now I'm just publishing it. So that is good. And the channel name which we have created, that is this one, and we will give it here demo LMS channel which channel. Yeah, this is one mistake. So you have to give here my demo LMS channel __ C, and then you have to deploy it. Just like in a custom object, we append it with __ C. Similarly, we have to do with our channel name, which is this is the channel name, and then we have appended this one __ C. Now here I will just use wire message context, and we could have also used the method create message context. Then we have to use that element in here in the import. So this one will give the object of this LWC which is using this channel, and here we can give any channel name, my demo channel, like this. And now what I will do here is I will just write a method handle button click or something, where I will just use it for publish. And here I'll say that message data and source from LWC, and this is the message context, and this is my channel name here, and this is the message I'm passing. So let me go to HTML part, where I'll just give lightning card here, and the title. Standard account, and then I will use here lightning button publish, like this. Demo on LWC part, demo on LMS. Please click below to publish message. That's it. And this handle button click will be fired here, and then it will publish this message. So let's deploy this. Lightning button has no closing tag. Let's go here and like this. Okay. This got deployed. Now we will create another LWC. This is for subscribe, demo March subscribe LMS. In this one, I will just copy those elements which we need for subscription, and then I will go here. So in this document, we see how we can use subscription also, where we see we can use this import application scope, create message context, and then we will use subscribe, unsubscribe, release message context. So I'll try to keep bare minimum things, like scope. Application scope is an optional thing, so I will not use this. And what I will use here is only uh, this subscribe method. Let's see the subscribe method over here. Here some. So here we are unsubscribing it, and then we are subscribing it on the connected callback, which means when the page loads, then they will subscribe to the message service, and this is the subscription. So here, if you see this dot subscribe, subscribe is the method which we are importing it from the message service here. uh, Subscribe from the message service, and that method we are going to use here, subscribe. And this is the message context, which is nothing but the object of this LWC, which is using this channel. And then record selected, and then once we get the message, we can either process it here or we can call another method to process it. So let's see how we can do this. The first thing I'm going to do here is do import. I'm going to write an import here, same thing. And now I'm going to import my channel name, so I'm going to copy it from the publisher here, copy and paste it. Let's see, there's no problem so far. It got deployed. Now I will use this part where I have put receive message as a variable, subscription as a null, and this wire context, and then I've used connected callback to, so that on the page load only it starts subscribing it. So if you see in handle subscribe, I have used if subscription is null, then just return it from here. But if it's not null, then it will subscribe it, where it will have the message context first, and then the channel name, which is my demo channel. I copy it and paste it here. And then once I get message, I can call this just dot handle message, or I can just use a message data over here. So let me take this off right now, and I'll just check it over here only. One other thing I can do here is I can put receive message equals to here message dot data plus source of my message is, where I will use message dot we need to go to our channel to see what was the field name, and let's go to the message channel. You see it's source, so we'll go back and use source. This receive message, we can do it in the HTML. Let's put it in the lightning card so that it looks better. Let me copy it from my publisher. And let's deploy it. Let's see what's the error here. Okay, so supported decorator wire. Okay, now we have missed wire A. It same thing we did in publish, that we had wire here, and we have to have wire in subscription also. Now I'm going to deploy this. This got deployed. One important thing we missed is the tag, the meta XML, where we want to use it. Let's say we want to use it in the Lightning app page. Just copy target apps, and I will just copy targets. Is the one I'm interested in is one, and I'll deploy. Same thing we need to do for publish. That's it, and deploy. So we have got created two LWCs, publish and subscribe, and they got deployed to our org. Now we'll just go to our org and see the demo. So this is our org, and we will go to our app builder, and here we will click on new. Here we will do app page, demo on LMS. Correct the spelling. Next, two regions, and finish. Here I will go demo March publish. Here I will put publish, and here I will put. Now click on save. Activate and save. This got saved. Let's go back. Let's find our demo on LMS. So we got publish message, and let's see subscription here. So we clicked on publish. I see the message is not being received, so I need to just figure it out. What's the reason? We'll just go and see some data. If we need, we will put some console.logs. Remember, when you face some issues, always console.log is always the best helper. Put it on the publisher side that the message is getting published or not, then put it on the subscriber side. That's how you can verify it. So for example, if we have put this console log, we need to check whether this is getting published or not, whether the subscription is happening or not. So let's go back and check it here. We see the subscription is happening, but it's not putting over here. So it should be a minor issue then. So we see receive message, and one thing we forgot here is this dot. Always remember, for the class variable like this here, class variable, use this, which means like an object of this class, and then we are using this variable. If you create any variable over here like var or let some variable, then you don't have to use this dot for those variable inside this scope. So let's see if this works or not, and you have to make sure that it's case sensitive, so you use exactly same like this. Looks perfect. Going back here, I'll do refresh and click on publish message. Here we go. This is what we pass from publish, and this is what we are receiving. That's how LMS works. Within that single page, you can also pass message to any Visualforce page if you have it over here, any Aura component. Now, one limitation it has is that if I have this page on the other tab or another Lightning app page, then whatever I publish, it will not be received there. I can quickly show that. So let me show you. So I'll go to this app builder where I will just use new, next. Demo master subscribers. Here. go and check over here. Demo LMS new tab. So let's see. Now let me refresh this page and publish it over here. Same LWC which is used here is used over here. Let's see if I can receive data at both ends. So I am able to receive it over here, but I'm not able to receive it over here. So to overcome this problem, now we will use platform events and we will use EmpApi. The EmpApi is very simple. First of all, you can always copy this code from the Salesforce documentation and it will give you all the methods you need. You don't need like handle, unsubscribe or toggle, then you don't use it. I'll simply copy paste into my LWC in my new LWC. So I will just go here and create my new LWC. Create new LWC demo March EmpApi. Here I will just copy paste. I'm copy pasting this so that you don't have to take a pain of remembering these things or memorize anything. You can always take help of documentation. And then I will go to HTML and this whole, going back to JavaScript. I'll copy my code here. So I did nothing, I just copy pasted it. All we need to give here is the platform event name, which is appended by __ e, and then it will do connected callback. It will start for it will register for error listener. But here we have handle subscribe on the click of a button. If you see here, there's a button for handle subscribe. So once you click on subscribe button, then it will start subscribing. You can also do it here also on the load you want. It will start. So it will start subscribing to those messages at the time of load only. So here we will receive in the console log, and if you want, we can also put it in the message outside. So what I will do here is a new message received, and this is the response. I can say message received. I'll copy it. Put this dot, copy, and put it in the HTML. I can also just put it like this. If you want to learn more about platform events, so I have put a very good video about platform events where you can learn in detail what platform event means and how we can use it. So here we are going to use the subscription, and this is the channel name, which is nothing but our platform event name. And this -1 2, it depends. If you want to receive old messages, then we put -2. If you want to receive from new one, then we put -1. Then you can get all this information in my platform event video. For now time being, we are using -1 as a default, and then we are using message callback, and then we will receive this message. So let's see how it works. I'll come here and I will create a platform event really quick. New platform event. So, Okay. After that, I will create one field. I will say text, account name. Right, so I'll copy this, and now what I will do here is I will try to trigger this platform event and see if we are able to receive it. But before that, I need to add this LWC somewhere in the Lightning app page. I'll go here and go to app builder again. Let me use this the same app builder which we used earlier. So we were not able to receive any message here from LMS, and we will see how we will receive it. Let me delete this and put the name. Let me check the name. Demo March EmpApi. It's not coming because of this. I have to go back here. It will not come. I have to refresh. Here's our EmpApi. I'll put here and delete this one, or I'll just delete. Put demo LMS and demo March in. Let's go back. Okay, let me see what's the problem. First of all, we need to change the platform event which we just created, and we need to give that platform event over there. This is a platform event. I'll go there and so first thing I'm going to change over here is with this m_b. So let me confirm this. This is our API name. And see if the issue is resolved or not. Okay, I think one small problem that I accidentally take this away, so I'm putting it back, and I can put this back, this dot handle subscribe, or I remember I put this dot handle subscribe. I can just take it away. If you want, you can put it also, but let me deploy this and let's see how it works. Okay, I'll go and refresh the page. So I see that it's working fine. So this is by default coming, so I will click on subscribe. Now I can pass this message in this platform event through any other LWC or using this anonymous window also. So just in interest of time, we'll follow this approach. It's quicker. So I'll use this platform event here and creating an object like this. Now dem dot will give this count name __ c here, test plus event plus dot publish demo underscore PE underscore P. So we have written this. Now what we will do, we will just click on execute and publish it, and we will see whether it gets subscribed or not. Go and execute it. See. One mistake we did have to click on subscribe first. So I'm clicked on subscribe, not subscribing to our platform event. I'll go again and word here, let's say part 2, execute it. Now we will come here, and if you see, automatically this got received here, test part 2. Now you can retrieve it and do display it. This will automatically get refreshed on. Now we have seen how EmpApi work, how LMS work. Now we are going to learn about Lightning Data Service. So what is Lightning Data Service? Basically, if you want, just like in a Visual Force page, we used to have a standard controller. Now if you want to use just like standard controller, you want to use an LWC, you can go with LDS. So in a record detail page, you can put your LWC, and you have to give one record ID to your LWC, and you don't have to write any Apex coding to save, to create or edit any record. So it works based on the record ID, so it cannot handle multiple records at a time. So let's see what are the benefits of LDS. So one is improved performance. It caches data on the client side so that no network call is reduced. Data is consistent between all components that are using Lightning Data Service. If data is changed at one place on the page, it will be refreshed in all other components on the page. So basically, if you have LWC placed in the account detail page, now you have a Lightning page where we have account detail page and another LWC which is using LDS. You change the name of account name, it will be reflected on this LWC also. It doesn't cost against API usage calls. Automatically refresh the data in the cache when it is outdated. It supports the sharing rule and field level security as well. This is important, that it respects the security. So if a user is not authorized to see any data, then it will not be shown to that person, which means user will not have access to authorized data, will never be able to update the field. So what are the basic LDS components we use? One is the Lightning record view form, another is Lightning record edit. Lightning record view form will only be used to view the record and to have some customized fields in the form. Lightning record edit form will be used to create and edit the records and to have a customized fields. Lightning record form, only this one, will be used to display a form with a standard Lightning UI to view, edit or create. So if you want to bring some customization to it, go for Lightning record edit. And if you want to just show a read only and have some customized field like Lightning output text rather than the standard fields, then you can go with the Lightning record view form. So this is the documentation which we are going to refer. So if in this document, what we see here is we have Lightning record form, we have Lightning record view and Lightning record edit. So we can create, edit, view, read only and layout type and multi-column layouts. We can do it in the Lightning record form. And Lightning record edit form, we can do create and edit, but we can not do view and read only, and we can have this custom rendering of record data also. In Lightning view, we can have view and the custom rendering. Let's see how we load a record. So just to load a record, you can simply use Lightning record form, and so they are using this in the contact object, and they are providing which fields they want to show. You just provide the fields here and this fields over here, and the object API name is like it will automatically be pulled from the URL, that what is the record ID in the URL on the contact object, and it will automatically be fetched there. Nothing else you need to do, no Apex coding, nothing. So let's see how we will work on this Lightning record form first, and then we will go from there. So first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a LWC here and put demo LDS March v3, and now I'm going to copy the code from the documentation. The first thing what I need to do, which I should not forget, is that here I'm going to do like this. In fact, in this one, app page is not needed because we are going to put it in the record page. So let me deploy this, and then I'll copy paste the code from the Salesforce documentation. I'll go here and put the code like this, that. And I'll just go for the HTML part, and here I'm going to use simple, very simple, which is going to be lightning record form. Over here, nothing else, no apex coding, nothing else needed. Now we put the fields that we want to display. These are the fields, and now I will go to this contact page, and here I'm going to use any contact, edit page. Let me remove this, and let me add my new one, this demo LDS March. Click on save. See, these are the fields which we said we needed. For example, account name, title, phone, and email. If you don't give the field, then it will give all the fields from here to here, depends then on the layout. If we choose layout full, then it will give all the fields. If we choose layout equals to compact, then it will give us only this fields which are from the compact. So it depends on that. Let me go to our LWC really quick. So if we can also remove the fields if we want, and then we don't have to give fields, and then it will display all the fields. Let me put this in the lightning card so that it looks better. Right. So one thing to notice here is that by default, if you do not give any mode, then it comes in a view mode, which also gives you an ability to edit. That's why we were able to see edit. Now what we are going to here do is we will choose mode equals to edit explicitly, and we are going to see the layout which I was talking about. Layout type equals to compact, and I will remove these fields. Let's see how it works. Go and refresh this. As I said, so now these are the fields coming from the compact, and if you see here, we get the email, and this is in the edit mode, so you don't have to click on any pencil button. It's not coming in a view mode and where you can go and edit. It's coming by default in uh, edit mode. Let's say you are able to save it. Now this, after saving, it's in a view mode. Now let's say you want to customize this little bit, that you want to put it in a 2 columns, and you want to instead of using the standard fields, you want to give some kind of custom layout. Then what we will do here is we will use lightning record edit form. So I'll just copy paste that code from a Salesforce. We go here and we'll also give the tag lightning record edit form. So it's taking the object API name and this, and now we are able to give the input field. You can, if you want, you can change it to the output text only, whatever you want. The style you can give. Now you can have div 2 columns, you can give 3 columns. We get the flexibility in the lightning record edit form. So here I'll just go here over here and I will pass the field names here. Let me go and get the field names. So I'll import those fields here and then fields like this. Now I will go and check how does it look. If you see, now we are getting in 2 columns, and now we can change this the way we want. And now if you give test, then now this gets reflected. The moment I clicked here, it got reflected over here. And as I said that also if it gets outdated, and then it gets immediately reflected. If I want to change anything over here, for example, I change my email, then it will be immediately reflected over here. Now let's say if you just want to create a record for account from a contact page. Now how will you do this? So for that one, what I will do here is I will just put lightning record form, very simple, back over here. I will do this, and then I will go to JavaScript, and here I will just import some account fields, and then I will put it like this. So rather than account, let's do contact only. So here I will do field names which you already have. This is good. And I think only thing I need to give here is the object name. So for that one, I will write import contact from Salesforce email. Object API name equals. Here we will not give object API name, and we will not give record ID because we are not displaying, we are creating it. So in this case, what we will do here is we will give contact object equals to this. Just remember, you have to take the record ID out if you're just creating it, because no record ID has yet been created. I'll just go here and give it like this. Right, this, and handle account created, we handle contact created. On the successful of creation, if you want to run any logic, you can run here, but I'm not going to provide any business logic here. Want, you can do it. Let's deploy and check. Okay, we'll go here. Did we miss something? Let me check it out. So I fixed the error, and now you can see that I can provide any last name, anything like, and then I can save it, And if I go to contacts, I can see that contact had been created. All I did is, like, I think it wasn't saved, so I saved it and deployed it. All I did was, I provided the required fields. So one of the required fields was salutation and another was last name. So I took these two fields here and provided this my fields here and the contact object here, and that's it. All That's all it needed for creation of record to work. So that's the completion of my video, and this was the last part of LDS. So please watch my third part of video where I will cover some dynamic interaction of LWCs. Thank you.